Hello YouTube, welcome to another video. Today I will be comparing the Spitfire Mark 9 in IL-2 Sturmovik and DCS. So let's get some ground rules out of the way. I will not be comparing the clipped wing Spitfires. I will only be comparing the normal one. And a difference between the Mark 9 from DCS and IL-2 Sturmovik is that the Mark 9 in IL-2 has the E-type wing and the one in the CS has a C-type wing. The difference is that the E-type wing, which is the one in IL-2, has 250 cals and 2 Hispanos, while the C-type wing has 4 303 Browning machine guns and 2 Hispanos. So, let's start. Post commentary Roma here. I want to talk to you guys like this so I can focus on the flying. You will be seeing a mix of outside and inside views from both games. So we started up the engine.
Waterbury, this is Acorn, leader, requesting taxi to runway. Over.
Acorn, affirmative. Taxi to the runway.
Acorn, leader.
Taxiing in the Spitfire is quite hard in both games. So keep in mind I will not really be in the middle of the taxiway at all times, but in IL-2 it's you can feel it. It's much harder to control the aircraft on the ground, and you'll see how I control it in DCS. So we are now taxiing up to the runway and we're about to take off. Notice the sounds of the engine and the aircraft.
Waterbury, this is Acorn, leader, requesting takeoff clearance. Over.
Acorn, cleared for takeoff.
Acorn, leader, taking off.
So we are now going to take off. The sense of flight in IL-2, in my opinion, is much more different than DCS. I feel like it's much easier to fly in IL-2 than in DCS. And obviously, flying in IL-2 is a bit less satisfying than DCS in my opinion. Here you see the plane from the outside. It's a magnificent aircraft. It's so beautiful. But make sure to have like a mind note, so can rewind the video to see the different sounds between DCS and IL-2. I'm putting a big emphasis on this because it's night and day. In my opinion, the sounds of DCS are much better. But IL-2 is more fun for World War II. Of course, this video is made for fun. I'm not really comparing them for you guys to like base your purchase on. It's just really fun. Here comes the landing in IL-2. A bit bouncy. The Spitfire is a bit a hard plane to control. At least it has very good flaps. So here we flip almost. I don't know why, but the Spitfire, when it goes really slow, I guess it's pretty hard to control. We're going to go taxi to the, I guess, shut-off point because it's so hard to control it in IL-2 that I didn't really bother going back to the taxi start point. It is basically a skill issue, but so we turn off the engine. Obviously, the big differences between IL-2 and DCS is in IL-2 you don't have to press anything, where in DCS, which we are now in, you have to do everything yourself. So we are now setting up the RPM and the throttle. We have put the brakes, so when we start off the aircraft, it doesn't go up. I mean, it doesn't nose down on the ground. We are putting in fuel in the engine. And it's just a very fun thing to do, starting up this aircraft. In my opinion, though, DCS does look better than IL-2. So, yeah, but again, IL-2 is more of a... It's more fun as a World War II game, because you have more aircraft, more maps for World War II, etc. So here we are starting up the engine. In this DCS preview, I guess I'm going to stop talking so you can hear the engine because it sounds magnificent. Taxiing is much easier than an IL-2, and here we are going to the taxiway towards the runway. It's extremely easy to control compared to IL-2 on the ground, the Spitfire. So we are now starting to taking off. It was a pretty goofy takeoff in my opinion. It's difficult to control this thing. Enjoy the flight and make sure to listen to the engine. It's amazing. Here we are going for the landing. The sense of flight in DCS, in my opinion, is much better than IL-2 when it comes to the Spitfire, but aiming is much harder in DCS. A bit of a bumpy landing, but nothing too major. Here we are taxiing to our original point, and taxiing this thing is so much nicer than in IL-2. It could be because of the surfaces though. I guess that wasn't fair. But the sounds are so much more refined than IL-2. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.